Rumor has it.
Call out a name, or you gossiping, or you chatty patty.
I'm gossiping.
This is the Rumor Report.
I mean, I guess we on the Breakfast Club. This is where the tea spills, right?
Yes.
Right.
Now, Jane Fonda, of course, she's an actress, and they call her a film icon. You know who Jane Fonda is, of course?
Man, stop asking me stupid-ass questions, man.
I'm just making
yes,
sure.
I know who Jane Fonda is. Who doesn't know who Jane Fonda is? And she's an activist.
Yes, and she's an activist, of course. She talks about the time, and the only time that her dad slapped the ish out of her.
I didn't know racism until I went to Greenwich. That was the first time I ever heard the N-word, and I repeated the N-word once, and the only time in his life that my dad's whacked me across the face. He said, "Don't you ever say that word again." My dad grew up in Omaha, Nebraska. His father, my grandfather, who I never knew, had a printing press that looked down over a central plaza, a square in Omaha. And he made my father stand there and watch when a black man was taken out of the sheriff's office and hung, and then dragged behind a truck around the square. And it had a huge impact on my father. He cared about justice, and he hated racism. And, you know, with that slap, he taught me to pay attention.
Well, I didn't watch the full interview, but I would love to know, why the hell was she using the N-word to begin with? Like, that's what I would want to know. What was the context?
What context?
Was it just the time? And that's just how you referred to black people back then? But, I mean, clearly if her father knew right from wrong, maybe she didn't know right from wrong yet. I just would like to know what was the context of how she used it.
Yeah. Well, you gotta salute the dad, too, because he corrected it immediately. Maybe not for the slap, but he corrected the situation to make sure, and they put in her mind that she'd never
What's
thought
wrong
of
with
that.
the slap? You got to factor in the times. That was a different time back then. What do you mean? We talking about the 1940s, maybe?
Was it 40s?
Bro, Jane Fonda was, she was born in 1937. So maybe, I don't know, 40s,
Well, she
50s,
wasn't 3 years
60s.
old.
I don't know how old she was.
A slap a little baby?
I have no idea how old she was. I just know the times are different.
Yeah.
Salute to Jane Fonda. I used to love Grace and Frankie. Grace and Frankie used to come on Netflix with Jane Fonda and Lily Tomlin.
I
You never used to watch it?
No.
Oh, it was a hilarious show.
Let me ask you a question. Nah, I ain't even gonna ask you
What?
off air. No.
What? If she got caught with a black man in her mouth, what would happen?
No.
What?
Nah, I'll ask you later.
What?
All right, I'm gonna ask you now.
Okay.
There was a fitness person. What was her name? Jane something. What was her name?
Jane Fonda, wasn't it?
Is it the same Jane Fonda?
Let me look it up. I do remember Jane. Yeah,
Is it the same
There was
Jane
a Jane
Fonda?
Fonda that did fitness. I
She
don't know
did
if that's
fitness
no,
math videos and all that. Was that the same Jane Fonda?
I don't think it's the same person. Maybe. No, that's two different people. Yeah, that is two different people. Is it?
I don't know.
Hold on.
Because that's how I know Jane Fonda. The fitness lady.
There's a
She
Jane
did all
Fonda
the videos
fitness.
back in the days. And
I never
Is
thought
it the
about
same
it.
Jane
The
Fonda?
reason I never thought about it
is.
because Jane Fonda's old. So I know Jane Fonda from Grace and Frankie and 80 with Brady, 80 for Brady or whatever
Yeah.
that movie was called.
But is it the same
I think
fitness?
that's the same. Is it?
I don't know if it's the same fitness person.
Let me Google. Hold on.
remember-
I'm pretty sure that's the same
I
person.
remember
though.
my mom bought the VHS back in the day. I think we did it one time. We never did it again. Jane Fonda.
You did a Jane Fonda workout?
Well, my mom's.
Gay. Jesus Christ.
I did it with my mother, man. I was young.
Hey, man, okay. I'm not judging you.
Oh, my goodness. All right, well, Joey Badass, he talks about...
Man, it's really hard to tell if it's the same person because she's so old.
Is it her? Somebody tweet us, let us know.
I don't be on Twitter. I think it is the same person because it's born the same time.
I don't know.
Yes,
They're saying it is. They're saying it is. Okay. All right, well,
That's what happens when you live to be 86 years old, people. People got to look at you 20-somethings and be like, is this the same person?
I didn't know. Now, Joey Badass talks about why he left Raising Kanan.
You know we gotta ask, right? I saw Raising Kanan. Everyone's pissed. Were you mad to see yourself kind of like written out the script, kind of? Or are you really dead?
Yeah, I was very mad. I was upset. Unfortunately, I do have two careers that I'm balancing. So I had to, go on tour and we just kind of couldn't make it work.
No way.
So they had to take out Unique. So, who knows though? Maybe we could start a petition or something and tell 50 Cent to bring me back. New music is coming definitely soon, like this month actually.
Nice.
This is my birthday month, so I'm definitely gonna put something out like in a couple weeks.
When's your birthday?
120.
I mean, it's TV. You can always bring back people from television.
Not if he's dead in different films and different.
You can always bring
sitcoms.
back people in TV. Come on, are you crazy? Damn, Jane Fonda was in 9 to 5 too. Remember 9 to 5 with Dolly Parton and Lily Tomlin?
I didn't.
Working 9 to 5.
I didn't see that. My mom said yes. That's the same Jane Fonda. Good morning, Mama. And lastly, ASAP Rocky pleads not guilty for shooting ASAP Relli. If you don't know what happened, he pleaded not guilty. Now, allegedly, they're saying they got into an argument. 2 shots can be heard that rang out. They believe that ASAP Relli wasn't shot, but they said fragments was actually hit him. They said ASAP Relli actually recovered 2 shell casing himself. He picked up the shell casing and then turned them into the police.
What?
But they didn't have fingerprints on him. ASAP Relli showed pictures of his injuries, which are small patches of raw bloody skin on the knuckles of his index, middle, and right ring fingers on his left hand. He claims to be hit by bullet fragments.
ASAP Rocky has been out on bond since LAPD arrested him in April 2022. He's being accused of shooting a gun at a former friend and causing minor injuries outside a Hollywood hotel. Today, he pleaded not guilty.
Rakim Mayers, rapper and current partner of Rihanna, arraigned today more than 2 years after he allegedly fired a handgun during a heated argument in Hollywood. The 35-year-old rapper pleaded not guilty to 2 counts of assault with a semi-automatic weapon this morning in a downtown L.A. courtroom. He's accused of firing a gun at fellow rapper and former acquaintance Terrell Efron, known as ASAP Relli, in November 2021. He's also being sued by ASAP Relli for assault, battery, and emotional distress, a case that will play a role in this criminal case.
All right, so we'll see what happens with that. And that is your
I'm so confused by that whole situation, by the way. Who shot who?
Well,
ASAP's being accused of shooting at his friend.
Right, Relli is saying that Rocky shot at him but didn't hit him. The fragments hit him. And he picked up the bullet fragments himself and turned it in, but it had no fingerprints on him. So they don't know. The gun wasn't found. There is a video where you do see, I guess, allegedly ASAP Rocky with a firearm, but there was no gun found. Nobody seen the shooting. So
what's this thing I'm hearing about in court, though? What did he say in court?
Oh, that he said that they used to hang out every day until he blew up and got big-headed.
That don't sound like hate to you?
Yeah.
If you say that in a court of law, can I trust you as a judge? If I'm a jury and I'm listening to you, I don't think that you have ulterior motives in some way, shape, or form?
Yeah. But you still can't shoot me, allegedly.
That's allegedly.
Right.
But you don't think a person like that could make up something like this?
They're picking up the bullet fragments and bringing them to the police himself?
That don't mean that Rocky shot the gun. I mean, I don't know.
Correct.
I'm just throwing different scenarios out there.
It could be anything, but they have to prove that, and I don't...
Especially when there's no fingerprints.
There's no fingerprints.
It's just a strange story.
They don't have the firearm. There's no video. Nobody else was there.
It's a strange story. I hope they figure it out ASAP.
Yes.
I hope that they
I
hope they get justice.
You heard that? ASAP. I like it.
I didn't mean to do that, but yeah.
All right. Well, that is your rumor report. Up next is the People's Choice Mix. Don't go anywhere. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning.
Wake that ass up.
Early in the morning.
The Breakfast Club.